So, what do I have here? Excuse me. So, it's a Blu-ray player. Also plays 3D. The power cable is not unpluggable, so that's fun. And I got it on eBay and the seller said no power. But there's something rattling around inside this. So let's just... I don't have a remote control either, but yeah, there are a few buttons at the front: stop, play, eject, and what looks like a USB port, and obviously that's the drive there itself. Let's just see what happens when I plug it in. Nothing, presumably. Nothing. Right, unplugged. Well, we do have 1, 2, 3 clips. I wonder if anything's under these feet. Oh, I see, there's some horrible clips on this side. Well, I've broken one of them. Obviously it's not plugged in, but it doesn't mean to say there isn't any charge there. Swap to continuity. That works. That works. I was about to say I don't see a fuse, but I think that's a fuse right at the very top here. Yeah, it is. F101. Let's see if that's still doing its job. Yep. That's still good. Oops. Little diode down here. Can't read what it says on it, but 48.8. Let's just have a look under the microscope. Oh, does that look a bit burnt? Let's record this because I want to show you it. It looks like there's some like pieces of... Oh, where's that? There it is. Yeah. There's burnt components on two solder joints. It's like there's something should have been there. Oh, mind you, it was rattling, wasn't it? So let's have a look at the rest of the case, because there might be a clue as to what fried in there. Let's move the microscope out of the way a minute. Well, it wasn't that. No, that's a bit of plastic clip. There. Another bit of plastic. Another bit of plastic. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I think that's as far as I'm going to get with bits coming out of it. This, I'll just look on Google. This specific board belongs to a Dell monitor. No, it doesn't. I guess it just uses the same thing. Oh, that's actually a hole. Yeah, there is. There's actually a hole in the PCB just there. Oops. Right. No, that's just a bit of plastic. Oh, that's just a bit of plastic that holds the connector in. It's not a burnt out component. Okay. Okay, well then that's kind of good. We're not missing anything other than common sense on my part. So this one at the top, D201. Let's just zoom in a little bit at least. Just looking at this, so I've got this in diode mode, and if I put that on one leg, that on the other leg, it's nothing. There's nothing there. I'll just swap the leads round. Nothing there. D202. Nothing there. Nothing there. That should give you a reading. So let's take one of them out of circuit. cleaned my office the other day and I can't find anything. Doesn't help that my hands are shaking. Oopsie, got it stuck. There we go. That should come out now. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, well that's definitely out, isn't it? Back to diode mode. Nothing. Now you see, this one's now giving a reading. So I'm just pulling it closer to me because I can't get to it properly. That did give me a reading just a minute ago. Okay. One sec. So I'm just returning to this. It's the next day, so I'm just returning to this power PCB for the Blu-ray player. I just want to take the diode out of circuit completely and test it again. So it's this one here, provided my iron's got hot enough, that is. I think that'll do. Keep melting my cables with my soldering iron. Isn't it funny? So let's just test this again. So let's go for diode mode. This way first. Nothing. Swap the leads. Nothing. Nothing. Yes, if we swap to resistance 600. Zero 0.1. 0.1. I'd say there's definitely something wrong with that. Okay. So just bringing this board back, still not plugged in. And the pads that I took it from do the same thing. Okay. Hmm. Resistance. Zero dot L, or 0 L dot rather. Oh, what happened there? Okay, nothing there. So this I'm definitely going to be replacing. So that test was in diode mode, which is good apparently. Let's just put this up here. So it's SB. I'm going to have to use my microscope, this is crazy. SB3 100. Right, just double check that. SB3 100. Yep. And underneath it says, Christ knows what that is. Pick. That looks like an E with a C really close to it. Pick 1389. 1389. And this is the faulty diode. Okay. Right, let's get this ordered. Tiki box. Let's get that ordered, and we'll take it from there. So we'll pick this up once I've got this. So we're back with this. As we know, this diode was faulty because we tested it in circuit and out circuit and it wasn't giving anything back. So that was taken out, as you can see, by the two huge holes underneath this board. Got some new ones. So let's get the iron hot and pop one of these in. Which way round? Yeah. And I'll put it in the wrong way. Oh dear, wake up, wake up, wake up. Sorry, one sec. It's just as well I got a few of them, wasn't it? Oh yeah, and I've got to put that heatsink back on, haven't I? Right, that'll do. Might not be the perfect solder head for this, but we'll see. While that's getting hot, let's get some paste onto this. So I've got to solder that as well, but hopefully that will stay in place while we mess around with this.
Yeah, I need a smaller solder head. Oops, never mind.
Let's give this a try, shall we? Right, what do I do with it? Right, before I go putting the lid on, let's see if this does anything. Standing back. Oh, I thought I heard something. Where's the switches? These are the switches. That's the on button. Is that the on button? That's got to be the on button, yeah. I definitely thought I heard something then. Let's unplug it again. Okay. See, this is the part with the buttons, isn't it? Yes. Right, power going back on. Power. Oh. Ah, excellent. Excellent, excellent. Oh, I'm so happy. Right, let's put it together properly. Woohoo! Right. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm going to celebrate with a can of Pepsi Max. Back soon. Right, well, I've just got it all back together off camera because it wasn't pretty. Just trying to get those side panels back on. And yeah, it's got quite a bad scratch on it. I'm not really bothered with that, to be honest with you, but I am going to try a little bit of this quickly now and then test something. Where's that little sponge gone? There it is. This apparently is supposed to repair scratched plastic, but I got a feeling it might take a long time to do, so I'm going to do that off camera as well, but I'm so pleased about this. Oh, it smells rather nice. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm not really worried about it for now, but it's especially where it's going to be sitting. It's going to be sitting underneath my gaming monitor. Oh, it looks quite shiny, but no. Right. We get to test this little TV. I've not actually used this yet. Oh, it's not plugged in. I was thinking dead on arrival. Hope not. Focus, focus. Right, good. That's coming on. HDMI. And play. Oh. That looks like a PS3 setup, doesn't it? Wow, I'm a bit gutted at the moment, to be honest with you. I've tried 2 different Blu-ray discs. Rick and Morty, Alien, I even tried an album, and it's just spinning and spinning, and it sounds like there's a lot of shoe shining going on, but can you hear that? So I'm a little bit gutted at the minute, so I'm going to have to take it apart. Oops. I'm going to have to take it apart again, only this time I'm going to take the actual Blu-ray drive out itself and look inside that. Wow. I was so happy as well. These things were sent to try us. So I'm going to try this again because I'm interested to know if it says any errors on the LED panel at the front. Open, closing, closed, loading, load. You know, it almost sounds like there's too much pressure on top of it. I'm not pressing down. Okay, let's get it back open. Well, I'm just taking it apart and there's a lot of heat from there. I don't know if that's normal, but then the power supply did blow something previously, but something is very warm there. Yeah, I'm just trying to get these ribbon cables out. It's not plugged in. So I'm going to give this another try with everything out like this. I want to make sure I've got my thermal camera on before I plug this in. Right, plugging in now. Buttons. Okay. I don't think this is going to work, is it? Because it's got nothing to lean it down on. That's the power off button down in this corner here, and the little LED here has just said off. Right, so let's power back on. Hello, it's saying hello, wait. 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 Empty. Empty? What do you mean empty? Home. So now it doesn't even think there's anything inside. Yeah, this is just getting worse and worse, isn't it? Close. Why does it now think there's nothing in there? Have I forgotten to plug something in? Oh, I wonder if that's why it thought it was empty, because this might not have been plugged in properly. Plugging in. Wait. Now it's spinning. It just doesn't sound very healthy, does it? Well, that works. Oh, that's a good point. Am I going to get a copyright strike for this? I hope not. This just doesn't sound very good, does it? Well, it looks like I'm definitely going to need a remote control to do anything else, but it is working, as you can see with my little TV there. And I wonder, yeah. That's pretty crazy, right? I wonder if I can... No, it's too thick. Like, put a little pad... Oh God, that's terrible, isn't it? Like a little pad on top of this, just to apply some pressure. I don't know. What am I talking about? I mean, this might be a terrible idea, I don't know. I've got so much crap on my desk, I can't find anything. Do you think that's by design? To stop it making that noise? Surely not. I mean, it's been a long time since I've had a DVD or Blu-ray player, or any kind of player really. I am not getting on with this. Being very careful where I'm putting my fingers. That's just going to keep looping round, isn't it? So let's stop. Which one's stop? Stop. Eject. I wonder if there's an app I can download for my phone to use as a remote. Right. Of course it's Sony, that's why it looks like a PlayStation 3 setup, because it's a Sony. Duh. What's that saying? BD-ROM. Play. Definitely need a remote. Dare I put this back together again? No, I'm not. I'm going to have a look, see if I can control it with my phone. So I'm going to pause for a minute. And we're back in the room. It's all connected, reconnected. And let's eject. Now the thing is, the only way I can get the remote to work, I just checked online, is if I connect this to the router via an RJ45 connection. I can't get into that right now, it's just caused too much hassle. But it does work. I am going to order a remote because they're quite cheap. But it is working, and that's the main thing. And it's a lot more quieter, that's for sure. And I think that little spongy bit on the bracket that I put underneath is working rather well. But yeah, as you can see, it's all working. I'll update you with the remote once I get it. But for now, yeah, thanks for watching.